Hello everybody, Lake Station Community Advocate and Educator here on a beautiful Thursday. So I did a video yesterday on, there was a viewer that was talking and recording about this intersection right here and how residents and drivers are not stopping at that said stop sign and the one that's right here next to him. And this is a registered bus stop. Now, you would assume that at registered bus stops, there would be, some sort of mechanism that says, hey, slow down, be sure to stop, like other outside of the stop sign. Now, here's a couple things or solutions that would happen that could work, that have worked, and some things that should be looked at. And something that should be looked at is cars are not stopping. So here's what we do. Is it because they just can't see the stop signs, which I highly doubt that? Is it because that there's no white lines? Who knows? Is there because it's a larger intersection and it shouldn't have stop signs but a stoplight or caution lights? Should the school know about this? For sure. Someone should be calling the school district and saying, hey, this is a registered bus stop. The residents should be videotaping how many cars, bring it to council members' attention. People are not stopping. That the school district should be notified, hey, have your bus drivers pay them a little more attention. People aren't stopping. That should be some of the first steps. If that doesn't work, try to find some solutions. And here's some solutions. Sit there, videotape or record that whole section for a couple hours and count how many cars that are going through the intersection and how many cars do not stop, and find that percentage of those cars within an hour, within 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever the case is, or all day. Bring it to the school, bring it back to the council members so you have real proof, because that's what they're going to ask for, is real proof. You get that real proof to them. Now, you're doing this because in hopes of that something needs to be stopped before or prevented before a child or someone gets hurt or ran over, because someone just doesn't want to stop. Now, I gave a few suggestions. One, let's just take the stop signs completely out. Put up a stop sign if the intersection's that busy and that large. Leave the stop signs, paint the lines on the road. Another solution could be putting up painting areas like the red lines here, painting those areas nice and bright. Lines, do something, but narrow the intersection, and then put bollards. People are like, oh, that's not going to work. Well, we put bollards up here to stop people from driving through at a dangerous intersection. It's funny now, they're not wrecking there, they're wrecking farther down the road here by the truck stops. But those are a couple things that can be done. Like I said, you can paint those, narrow the intersections so that people have to pay a little more attention. Maybe have the city put up a camera and have them watch that intersection so they get actual data, research. The schools, let the schools be involved in that as well, letting them know, hey, this is a registered bus stop, this is what's happening. But unfortunately, somebody flagged and reported my other video on this, but that's okay because I couldn't hear myself talking on it anyway. But those are a few things that can happen that should be done. Let's face it, they found some time and the money to manage putting in mulch and flower pots at the intersection, but nothing for the actual safety. I don't know how these are going to do anything for safety, but these can do something. At least slow the rate down where people have to slow down. Put up a camera. Put up some little political yard signs that say, hey, we care. Please stop. This is a registered bus stop. Please stop your car, or whatever the case is. Please be careful. Something letting them know that, hey, if you to no avail have no rectification or no solution from the school, from city council, then it's time to start thinking about notifying local media. Let the local media come in and let them start notifying what's going on to make a little more of a notification to the residents. Hey, dude, right? Now, while speed limit signs don't stop somebody from speeding, and stop signs technically don't stop nobody from stopping, and neither do cameras, neither do these areas. But if this is a registered bus stop and they're flying through a registered bus stop and they're not stopping, well, there's a couple laws they've already broken. So cameras would help getting, license plate numbers, color of car, etc., time of day, that they can use to stop that, or have police officers sit in parking lots and watch to see how many cars, or sit a little bit down the road to see how many people are literally not stopping. So those are a couple solutions that would be helpful. Those are some things that should happen without question, because it's a school bus, there's children involved, and they always say, let's do it for the kids. Well, let's see them do it for the kids, right? And so to the watcher of my videos, hopefully that would help some. So good day to you.